One of my Twitter followers tagged me in this sick ass story right here. Now, I've heard some crazy cruelty to animal type stories before, but this one right here is definitely landing in the top 5. Now, when you think of animals like turtles and what you would feed them, you probably think they'll eat flies or little lizards or mice or something real small. Not in the case this time. This man's name is Robert Crossland, and he's a teacher at a middle school in Idaho. I think he's a 7th grade teacher. And he fed a live puppy to a turtle. Now you're probably saying to yourself, how in the hell can a little turtle eat a puppy? Well, let me tell you right now. This turtle was not your average sized turtle. This was one of those big shell Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking turtles. Like if that thing could throw on a bandana right now and say cowabunga dude, it would. That's exactly what it looked like. I'm not even exaggerating. I would pull a picture of it, but the thing looks so eerie of how scary that turtle looks. It looked like, I don't know, like something that got made in a lab. It's that big. So I can see why it devoured a puppy. Now, not only did he fed the puppy to a live turtle, he did this in his classroom in front of his students. So now his students are probably going to be traumatized watching his teacher probably laughing and licking his chops while that turtle was licking his lips after it devoured that puppy. Or then again, some kids like seeing stuff like that. They probably think that it's cool or the most awesome thing in the world to see. But at the same time, you are literally demonstrating cruelty to animals in front of your classroom and think that's okay. All because the puppy was sick. Did you ever think to take the puppy to the vet and see if it was anything they could do to cure the dog of its illness? No. He said, let me just put it out of its misery. It's going to suffer anyway. And what better way to do it than not having the vet put it to sleep like everyone else does? No. Let me let this big ass turtle chop down on this puppy in front of my classroom. The only thing he didn't do was pull out his phone and record it. Now, this doesn't surprise me because when it comes to the colonizer and how they treat animals and their cruelty to animals, it doesn't surprise me at all. Look at the stuff they do over in Africa when it comes to poaching animals, and then they try to cover it up and say, well, it's all in good sport. They actually treat hunting animals as a sport. I will never forget on my original channel, I posted a video where it was these 2 girls in a pickup truck in Africa being chased down by a giraffe. How in the hell do you offend a giraffe? One of the most gentle creatures on the planet. How do you do that? And before you ask, yes, they were colonizing Kathy. So that doesn't surprise me either. When you think about them log cabins that's out in the woods somewhere, and then they got deer heads and boar heads and bear skin rugs and alligator whatever all over the cabin, while the shotgun is sitting above it, which was probably used to kill the animal before they decapitated and put it up on their wall and mantled like it was a trophy piece. I wonder what PETA is going to say about this. Does PETA even know? Does PETA even care if they do know? Probably not. Probably not a damn thing. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments.